Hello, my dear child. I've been trying to reach you, sending signals your way, but it seems you haven't noticed. There's something urgent I need to share, something that can't wait. My angels have brought me a serious message about your life. It's so important that if you don't change your path now, you could be in danger. Yes, it's that serious. So I'm not just asking, I'm telling you to pay full attention for the next few minutes without any distractions or interruptions. This message is your lifeline, my child. Don't miss a single second because your future depends on this very moment. Promise me you'll listen until the very end because what I have to say is of eternal importance to you. Tell me right now, are you truly listening? If you're ready to hear my voice and stay with this message until the final word, right in faith. Father, I am here and I will listen till the end. My beloved child, I know your heart is pure, but I see how you've been letting your emotions guide you into unwise choices, especially when it comes to certain people in your life who aren't good for you. You're pouring out your energy, your feelings, your very heart to those I never intended to be close to you. You give so much of yourself to those who only take and never give back, and it's draining the light from your spirit. You keep going back to the very people and situations that I have already removed from your path. You hold on to relationships that I have ended for your sake. But listen carefully. You're not losing them by letting go. In truth, you're being saved. I have intervened to pull you away from what would harm you. Yet you keep trying to run back into the fire I pulled you out of. I never intended for them to carry your heart, and yet you keep handing it over to those who will only break it. Tell me, do you understand? I'm not trying to hurt you by taking these things away. I'm trying to save you. If you hear me speaking to you, say, Father, I trust you to rescue me. Listen to me now. Everything I do in your life, every closed door, every obstacle moved, is not to punish you, but to protect you. I'm not trying to make your life harder. I'm trying to make it holier. And in that holiness, my dear one, there is peace for your mind, clarity for your path, and a purpose far greater than those temporary things you've been clinging to. But you can't receive the peace and clarity I have for you while you stubbornly hold on to what I've asked you to let go of. I have spoken to you softly before. I have whispered my guidance gently in your ear, yet when you wouldn't listen, I had to raise my voice to get your attention. Now I must speak to you firmly, because the time is critical, and I will do whatever it takes to save you from the destruction ahead. This isn't just about making you comfortable or happy in the moment. It's about preserving your life, fulfilling your purpose, and guarding your eternal soul. Are you hearing me, child? This warning isn't to scare you, but to save you. If you understand how critical this moment is, tell me, Lord, I hear you, and I will not turn away. When I created you, I formed you with the greatest care and love. Every single cell in your body, every breath you take, every talent and ability you have, I placed each one within you on purpose. You are not a mistake, not a random being, not someone I ever overlooked. I watched you even as you were knit together, and I knew you completely before anyone else knew your name. I remember the moment you took your first steps. Even before your little ears could hear my name, I was there whispering love into your spirit. I rejoiced over you with singing at every smile, at every innocent laugh, and at every moment your heart, even unknowingly, reached out for me. But now my heart aches to see what is happening. I see you giving yourself to things far beneath the calling I placed on your life. I see you tangled up with people who only drain the light from you, with pursuits and distractions that lead you toward destruction rather than destiny. It hurts me, child, because I see the greatness I put in you being less than what I planned for you. And every time you do, it's as if you're turning away from the beautiful life I want to give you. Yes, I have been sending you signs to try to get your attention. You felt that unease in your spirit, that gentle tug telling you something isn't right. You remember those moments when you had a plan and suddenly you felt a check in your heart, a whisper saying, "Don't go there." That was me speaking to you in the quiet places of your soul, when you cried out, confused and hurt, asking, "Why does this feel so wrong, God?" It was because I was trying to save you from an outcome you couldn't see. Those weren't just passing thoughts or coincidences. It was my voice lovingly warning you, even as you felt your own heart in turmoil. I have even closed certain doors before you, child, and I did it not to reject you, but to protect you. I saw what was behind those doors, things you couldn't see, and in my mercy I shut them tight. But each time I sealed a harmful path, I watched you try to pry it open again. You kept knocking on doors I had already bolted for your safety. You kept trying to reopen what I, in my wisdom, had already closed. Do you not see? When I block a path, it's because I have something better for you down a different road. I need you to trust that I see what you cannot. Tell me, child, do you trust that I see what you cannot see? If you do, declare it. Father, I trust your vision over mine. Let your heart agree with me in this moment. You have cried out to me that you want peace. Yet when I offer you my peace, you continue to run back into chaos. You ask me for clarity, but you refuse to let go of the noise and confusion that crowd your life. You say you long for real love, but then you chase after people who only know how to break your heart. My child, do you see the pattern? You are looking for me in the very places that oppose my presence. The love I have for you is nothing like the counterfeits you have known. The love I give heals and never harms. It restores what is broken inside you and uplifts your spirit when you are weary. My love will not leave you feeling confused, diminished, or afraid. When I love, I bring clarity, worth, and courage. I want you to experience that kind of love, the kind that comes from me alone. My child, you have become so accustomed to the chaos that you almost believe it's normal. You sometimes mistake all that noise and turbulence for passion or for a full life. But I am not in the chaos. I am in the quiet, steady strength that builds you up from the inside. I am in the still small voice that brings you comfort in the dark night. My presence comes with the peace that the world cannot give you. I need you to understand that the wild ups and downs you've been living in, that roller coaster of emotions, is not my plan for you. Look back for a moment, my dear one. Think of all the times I made a way for you when there seemed to be none. Remember when the bills were piling up and you had no idea how you would make it, and then help came from a place you never expected. Did you think that was a coincidence? That was my hand providing for you, or when your heart was shattered into pieces and you thought you'd never feel whole again. Yet somehow, slowly, it mended. That was me breathing life into your spirit, binding up your wounds. And remember when you nearly gave up completely, when you felt too weary to take another step? Who kept you going? It was me. I carried you when you couldn't walk on your own. And every one of those moments, I was there holding you up, making a way where there was no way. And now here I am, warning you once again. I am not warning you because I am angry with you. I am warning you because I love you, and I refuse to stand by silently while you drift toward danger. Yes, I said danger. There is real danger ahead if you continue down this path without heeding my voice. I cannot bear to lose you to the traps that have been set in your way. Open your eyes, child. There are people around you right now whose intentions are not pure, no matter how friendly they seem. They smile at you, they speak all the right words, and they may even appear to care for you or love you. But I see what you cannot see. I see the hidden motives in their hearts. I see the envy that is cloaked behind those sweet compliments they give you. I see the manipulation hiding behind what looks like caring advice. I see the selfishness disguised as love. These individuals do not seek your good. They are drawing you into a trap whether they realize it or not. And I, the Lord your God, will not allow my beloved child to fall into that trap. I will shake everything that can be shaken in your life if that's what it takes to wake you up. If it means you experience some discomfort or loss now, I permit it because it is far better to endure a moment of pain now than to suffer an eternal loss later. I would rather see you uncomfortable for a short season than see you separated from me forever. My discipline, my warning, is a sign of my love for you. You have prayed and begged for me to speak to you, and now I am speaking as plainly as I ever have. This very message is my voice reaching out to you. Receive what I am saying with a humble heart and with joy that I care enough to warn you. Not everyone hears me like you do. This is a gift I have given you, that your spirit is sensitive to my spirit. So do not harden your heart now. Do not brush this off or chalk it up to coincidence. Understand, the more you ignore my warnings, the harder it will become to hear me at all. The world around you will do everything to drown out my voice. People will tell you that you're overthinking it, that you're too sensitive, too dramatic, or too spiritual. But here is my truth. What the world calls foolishness is often wisdom in my kingdom. You are not imagining things and you are not overreacting. That unease you feel inside is a holy warning from me. I placed it there to protect you, my child. I placed you on this earth with a divine assignment. You are not here just to scrape by or merely survive each day. I put you here to shine with my lights. I created you to be a beacon of hope, a reflection of my love and truth in this world. There's a calling on your life, a destiny that only you can fulfill. And it's so much greater than the small, painful story you've been settling for. But hear me, your light cannot shine fully when you allow it to be constantly dimmed by those around you who do not honor me. You have tried to carry everyone with you to save people in your own strength, but you cannot carry everyone. You are not their savior. I am. I only ask you to obey my voice. I will take care of the rest. Trust that I am able to redeem those who turn their hearts toward me. But if some people refuse to walk in my ways, you must release them. Let them go and leave their fate in my hands. Stop making idols out of your relationships. I know that is a hard word, but it's the truth you need. When you build your entire world around pleasing someone else or keeping someone in your life at all costs, you have put them on the throne of your heart. No person belongs on that throne but me. I am the only one worthy to occupy that sacred place in you. If you will put me first, everything else in your life will finally come into proper order. Yes, I see every tear you shed and every sob that shakes your shoulders. I see the nights you cry into your pillow and the moments you think no one notices your pain. I collect each of your cries. Not one moment of your sorrow escapes my notice. But understand, my dear child, not all of your sorrow is meant to be. Some of your pain comes because you are holding on to what I'm asking you to release. Not all of your tears are a holy offering. Some are the result of you clinging to something that is harming your soul. I want to exchange your mourning for dancing, to give you beauty for those ashes you've been clutching. But first, you must unclench your fists. Let it go. This does not mean you stop loving people. It means you love them without chaining your soul to their brokenness. It means you can pray for them, truly wish them well, and still walk away. When I say walk away, I know obedience is not easy, especially when your feelings fight against it. But obedience to me is always worth it in the end. You have asked me, God, what do you want me to do? And I am answering you now. Be still and listen to me. Come back to the place of intimacy with me that you have wandered away from. Put down your phone for a while. Turn off the clamor of the world. Stop scrolling past the signs I'm giving you, and then wondering why you can't hear my voice. Return to the secret place, that quiet sanctuary in your heart where you and I meet. There I will whisper my secrets to you, truths that no one else can tell you. There I will refill your cup and remind you of who you really are in my eyes. Listen to me, child. You are not desperate. You are not abandoned. And you are not weak. You are mine. I have claimed you as my own. I knew your name before any human ever did. I numbered every hair on your head. I called you by name and declared you chosen, royal, precious, and holy. You carry my image and you have immense worth. Nothing and no one can take that from you. Don't let anyone rename you with labels I never gave you. When people call you broken, worthless, too much to handle, or not enough, know that those words are not from me. I, the Lord, speak life over you, not curses. My spirit within you declares that you are beloved and worthy. My own Son gave his life to redeem you. That is how much value you have in my sight. So believe me when I say you are not who they said you were. You are who I say you are. My dear child, if this word is moving your spirit and you feel led to respond, you can honor this moment with a super thanks. Do it not for my sake. I have need of nothing, but as a seed of faith from your heart. Let it be your act of trust that I am working in your life. I see your heart, and I will honor the faith you show. The enemy of your soul has studied your patterns and knows exactly how to tempt you. He knows how to bait your emotions with the same lies, wearing new faces. Time and again he sends familiar trouble disguised as something or someone new, hoping you'll fall for it. But listen to me. I am shining a light on that cycle right now. I am revealing the pattern so you can finally break free from it. Will you listen to me this time, or will you choose to wander around that mountain again and again? I am ready to lead you out of this wilderness. You have not been waiting on me, child. I have been waiting on you. I've been waiting for you to trust me enough to say yes and leave the old ways behind. The delays you've experienced were never because I wanted to withhold blessings from you. They happened because you kept refusing to fully trust me with your life. Tell me, my child, will you trust me enough to break this cycle? If you are ready to move forward and not look back, right? Lord, I will trust you this time. Let me see your faith in action. My child, I want to bless you. I want to pour out more goodness into your life than you have ever imagined. But I cannot pour new wine into old wineskins without it all being wasted. If you truly want the new season I have for you, you must let go of the old habits and old relationships that cannot support what I'm bringing. If you desire a divine and pure love, you must stop settling for the counterfeits that leave you empty. If you want the fire of my spirit burning brightly in you, you must stop playing around in the lukewarm compromises that dampen that flame. Never forget, you are not alone in this journey. I have commanded my angels concerning you. They guard you even when you're unaware. But even my angels will not force you to choose what is right. You have the gift of free will, and you must decide whom you will serve. Choose me over your comfort. Choose me over your compromise. Choose me over the urge to control everything yourself. Every time you surrender another piece of your heart to me, I release more of the fullness of what I have prepared for you. But I cannot bless what you cling to in rebellion, child. I cannot pour out my favor on a heart that won't let me in. My child, I hear you when you say, I'm so tired, God, and I have an answer for you. Come to me, all of you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Not just a quick nap, not just temporary relief. I'm talking about real rest for your soul. Rest from the anxiety that has been eating at you. Rest from the pressure of trying to perform and prove yourself to everyone. You don't have to prove your worth to me ever. I proved your worth to the world when my son stretched out his arms on the cross for you. That is how loved you are. Return to the place of intimacy with me. Be still and listen. Put aside the distractions and noise, and you will find me waiting for you. Here in this quiet, I will remind you of who you are. You are not desperate or forgotten or weak. You are my beloved child. I named you and called you mine before anyone else had a say. I set you apart as precious and holy. No one gets to redefine you but me. Have you been giving the pen of your life to others? If you're ready to let me write your story, tell me. Comment, God, I hand you the pen of my life and trust that you will craft something beautiful from here on. I know you feel fear, and I know uncertainty makes your heart race. But remember, faith isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward in spite of it. Right now, there is a door before you leading to the life I have for you. And the key to that door is obedience. If you trust me enough to turn that key and step through, everything will begin to change for the good. Your mind will clear, and your heart will heal as you enter into what I prepared. But if you hesitate and stay where you are, trying to keep everyone else happy instead of obeying me, that door will stay closed. Not because I don't love you, but because I will never force you into the blessings you're not ready to embrace. Say it with me. I choose obedience over fear. Tell me in the comments, yes, Lord, I will obey and step forward and walk through that door with me. Child, listen to my heart here. I want your heart healed and your soul made whole. But it all starts with letting me lead you on the inside. Right now, you've been letting your emotions sit on the throne that belongs to me. Your fears, your anger, your loneliness, they have been making too many decisions for you. That must change now. I need to be the king of your heart and the Lord of your life in every way. Let my word guide you. Let my Holy Spirit be the gentle voice you follow, not the voice of your pain or fear. I hear you say, but God, these feelings are so strong. They feel so real. I know they do, but remember, the intensity of a feeling doesn't make it true. Even a lie can feel true when emotions run high. That's why I gave you my word and my spirit to help you discern. My word is like a sword that cuts through confusion. It separates what is from me and what is just your own hurt or desire. If you lean only on your overwhelmed heart, you could mistake a trap for a blessing. I am telling you to follow my heart, not just your own. If you ignore my voice and chase whatever your feelings crave in the moment, you'll end up in traps set to derail your destiny. I'm not saying this to frighten you, but to protect you. A heart that isn't guided by my healing can mislead you. On its own, it will choose comfort over character, the quick fix over lasting hope, human applause over my purpose. I am calling you to a higher path than what your unhealed heart would choose. That is why I am inviting you into a true transformation, not just a surface change. I'm not interested in you merely acting more religious or saying all the right things. I want your heart renewed. When your spirit aligns with mine, your emotions will come under my authority. They will no longer boss you around. Instead, they will become instruments in my hand. Your feelings should serve you by pointing you toward what is good or warning you of what is bad. They should not control you. And when you let me transform you, that's exactly what will happen. In a life yielded to me, even your emotions will take on a holy purpose. The love I put in your heart will become a force for healing, not a reason to cling to unhealthy attachments, but a reason to reach out to others in compassion. The anger you feel at injustice will become fuel for courage, not an excuse to sin or hurt others. The sadness you experience at times will open your heart to empathy, not trap you in despair. And the joy, oh, the joy I will give you, will be your strength, not just a fleeting moment of happiness that depends on circumstances. You were never meant to live life strapped into an out-of-control emotional roller coaster. I designed you to walk steadily, bearing the fruit of my spirit. That means a life filled with true love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. These are the qualities I want to grow in you, and they will anchor you through every storm as you remain in me. Say it with me. Lord, fill me with your Holy Spirit. Write it in the comments if you desire that steady, fruitful life that only my Spirit can give. Remember, self-control is not the absence of my Spirit's work. It is a sure sign of it. I'm giving you power, but under my guidance, that power is controlled and purposeful. A life surrendered to me may not look as flamboyant or wild as what the world calls living it up, but I promise you, it is full of true power, peace, and purpose. There's nothing boring about a life under my lordship. It is an adventure of victory over chaos. Do not be deceived by the world's messages. The world glorifies indulging every impulse, venting every emotion publicly, and calling that authenticity. But I call you to a higher authenticity, one where your emotions and thoughts are submitted to Christ. I'm not telling you to pretend to be fine when you're not. I'm telling you to bring every feeling to me and let me help you with it. Take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ. That is true freedom. It's not easy, but it leads to a life of stability and strength that others will look at and see my reflection. You ask me, why does my heart keep breaking, Lord? My answer, spoken in love, it's because you keep giving your heart to people and things that were never meant to hold it. You've entrusted your heart to those who can't truly value it and chase comforts that quickly fade. What isn't rooted in me cannot last. So when those things inevitably crumble, you feel yourself collapsing too, and you wonder where I am. But I was right there, child, sending you gentle warnings, whispering, this will only hurt you, even as you move toward it. I never left you, not for a moment. I need you to learn to give me your heart and your hurt before you give them away to things that will harm you. I didn't design you to live by sight or by ever-changing feelings.